'Twas the day of Christmas, and all throughout the town, not a single team was playing. Not even the Falcons were around. You see, on Christmas Eve, the Dirty Birds traveled north to face the Ravens. A challenge for any team. The Falcons' new QB, well, the fans have just been itching to see. The second start for rookie quarterback Desmond Ridder was one that even he wishes was better, as another loss the Falcons had against the Ravens, a day where everyone needed to wear a sweater. Atlanta was eliminated from postseason contention, but something to monitor next week is simply an ascension. The man they call Ridder threw for over 100 yards more than he did last week against the Saints. He's looking to improve, so maybe hold off on those complaints.
I thought Desmond played, he took another step against, pretty good defense. But at the end of the day, we didn't win situational football. Baltimore did, and that's why they walked away with the win right there.
Last week after the game, we talked about being subtle in the pocket and letting things come to you. And I felt like today and all throughout this past week of practice, that's what I did pretty well. Just being comfortable in there, trusting the guys up front to do their job, which they did, and trusting the guys on the outside to win, and which they did. So really just settling in, and which I thought I did well. Like I said, I wish we could settle in from, as soon as the ball's kicked off. And that's something that we'll continue to work on, to continue to keep being fast off the start. But as the game went on, obviously things got more comfortable, and, I just played the game.
Meanwhile, there was another rookie afoot on the field. Drake London matched a career high in catches and hit a career high in yards. Even with an early fumble, the first-round pick refused to yield. Now, it's no secret that London and his new quarterback have a connection. The two were roommates in minicamp and helped the offense point towards a positive direction. Of course, that needs to translate into touchdowns and wins, but for London, the experience he's getting with Ridder is vital before next season begins.
I think it's just a trust thing. We're both rookies again, and we're kind of leaning on each other right now to figure this thing out and try to take it somewhere where we think we can. But if you're looking at the bigger picture and everything like that, I think it's good for us to go through this now than for it to be later. Because now when it's actually on the line, everything's on the line, we've been in this situation before, and we know how to handle it like professionals.
Now, we'll have way more to talk about with the Falcons later tonight on the Dirty Bird Report, but yet we still have other games to sort on this Christmas Day. We had other NFL teams out and about, like Santa with Rudolph on a cold winter's night. These highlights will take a new route. We start in Miami, a place known for being warm this time of year. Not the case today. Tua Tagovailoa finds Jalen Waddle for the 85-yard touchdown to strike first. All those Dolphins receivers with strong bursts. Tyreek Hill making sure his teammate is in the clear. Dolphins perhaps sensing the playoffs are near. But Aaron Rodgers does not go quiet into that good night. On 4th and goal, discount double check finds the end zone to give Miami a fright. Jeff Wilson Jr. responds next for the Fins, getting the handoff from his QB. It's a Merry Christmas for the team in teal, filled with jubilee. But A.J. Dillon says he wanted a part of the cheer. He ties the game back up for the Cheeseheads. Suddenly, the Packers sense the playoffs are near. Tua Tagovailoa trying to get the lead back. But like the Grinch, Green Bay steals the ball right back. That defense truly a heel and as charming as an eel. Packers win it 26-20. We move to sunny LA. Good weather aplenty. Santa gets on his sleigh for a ride every Christmas. Russell Wilson says, let's ride too. Except Kobe Durant picks off that Polar Express. And I'm sensing some Broncos fans are starting to boo. You see, Russ is making over $200 million. With a performance like this, it would cause any fan to holler. Baker Mayfield getting his chance with the Rams with this touchdown pass to Tyler Higbee. You know he's getting some of that Christmas Day ham. LA up 31-6 now. Denver fans getting really sick. Wilson drops back to throw like any gift. It deserves a bow. That's because Jalen Ramsey gets the INT. The defending Super Bowl champs were filled with glee on interception number 3. Cam Akers puts the star on top of the tree for the home team. Certainly a performance worthy of a Christmas dream. Rams win it 51-14. And of course, it wouldn't be Christmas sports without talking some NBA. Celtics-Bucks rematch of last year's playoff matchup. Sam Hauser with the 3-point buzzer beater. This one was a heater. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to hit the beautiful fadeaway to get the Bucks back in it. 27 points for the former MVP. A win, perhaps, could he guarantee? No siree, though, says Jason Tatum. He's going to get the pass and hits the slam dunk. Ladies and gentlemen, get back in your bunks. Santa Claus came to town on that one, and the Celtics get the dub. 139-118 your final. I wish there were more Atlanta sports to talk about tonight, but alas, everyone was off enjoying the holiday, staying inside because Jonathan's cold forecast put us in quite a fright. So for now, Merry Christmas sports, and to all a good night.
And to all a good night, and to Miles, hats off to you for rhyming all of that. That was very impressive.
Something of a poet myself.
Absolutely, I see that. Well, coming up from the Hall